I have no idea what I'm doing. I looked at a picture of an owl, and now the owl looks like it needs therapy or Xanax something. I'm just playing. I always see Pixie Woo and them like pull out just different things and start slapping it on, and I had a slight idea and ran with it, and this is what I came up with. And I probably won't even upload this, but what the hey, I figured I'd let y'all sit here with me at 4:20 in the morning. This is my third video of the day, but I can't sleep, and I feel artsy fartsy creative. I did a hard candy tutorial a while ago, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So the brows, I had a lot of fun with these brows. Do you see these brows? Crazy. Okay, so what I did, if I could find even what I'm looking for, usually I have all my stuff lined up, cleaned up, prettied, but it's too early in the morning for me to really give a rip. So I comb them up, and then I comb this area back down, and you're going to see what I'm going to do. This is the surprise. Zoobily zoo, zoobily zoo, magic and wonder are waiting for you. There was a where is my brush? There was a bird, I think she was a parrot on that Zoobly Zoo show. Can't think of her name. I loved her. Thought she was so cool. I'm like an abstract. I'm an abstract bird. Owl, whatever. Should I make it the same color? I like mixing it up a bit. Make it a little bit different on the other side. Okay, I'm taking from my Sephora palette. Just know that I'm using my Sephora palette the whole time. And I'm using an Estee Lauder brush. And I'm just gonna go into the hairs. It took some time to get that brown like I wanted it. Do y'all ever get like that where you're like, you got this idea in your head and you just can't go to sleep, so you stay up, and then before you know it, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and like, I do that sometimes. See how I combed them down, but yet I'm going up and over? And then I'm going to get into them too. So you actually make your eyebrow way fuller by doing that. I can't remember who I saw that do that. I'm just flicking the hairs up. I'm about to switch to a low Cornell number. I can't even read the number. Small brush. There's no rhyme or reason to this. You can just hatch it in. Does not have to be perfect, because it's not supposed to look perfect. Now I set the other side with shadow. Just quick little flicks. I love watching Pixie Ray and them, Sam and Nick, whenever they get into the creative modes and they just take something and run with it. Love it! Now you see this one has a double brow. That takes some time. I'm not going to do that on this side. I'm going to do a big old brow. Put some green in here. Some blue. Okay, then I'm going to take my Neutrogena, what are you called? Skin Soothing Eye Tint. I got this at Lovely Big Lots. Gotta love you, Big Lots. And I'm also using my sleek palettes. My sleek palettes from my homegirl, Laura, Rebel Makeup. Now I'm going to take the gray on a smaller, something with a fine point. I can't find half my brushes right now. I think my brain is fried. Okay, I'm going to go in with that gray. And I'm going to pull it into the side. And I'm going to pull it over. And bring it to the brow. You can take your time doing this. I've been doing it so long, I swear I can. It's like painting by number. You get to do it good long enough, you'll be the same way. Okay. Then I'm gonna take, kind of flick that gray up. We're wanting to soften the edge up here of this gray. Pull it down the side. Can y'all see me? You're just going to go back and forth using lighter and darker shades until you get how you want it. And make sure you're using brushes that fit on that inner corner right here. We all have different size faces, and mine just happens to be extra large. So make sure your brush is fitting where you're going, because you want it to fit right there. Trying to get out of my rut. Sometimes I can end up using the same colors and I didn't want to do that. Now, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, somewhere over the rainbow, and I'm going to use this really pretty, it looks like antique gold or something from that. And I'm going to go in the side right here and bring it into that rose color. You can use any color you want for this. I told myself I was going to venture out and use something different than what I normally use. My white face powder is the Bloody Mary, and it's not working with my foundation underneath. I should have thought about that before I slapped it down. I think it's too moisturizing. I should have just put the powder on. And you live and you learn. Doing things like this, you'll figure out things. You'll know what you can work with, what goes together, what doesn't. I'm going to be using a Sonia Kashuk White eyeliner pencil, and it's double-sided, and it has been loved to death. I have used this thing a lot. A thin brush. This is actually an Estee Lauder brush that I took and I cut into a point very badly, but still, it's a point. And I'm going to take my white eyeliner and I think I can get it around the bottom. I think that's how I did it. Waterline, tight line, all that good stuff. Then come up under I'm using the shimmery part of it. One side is a shimmer white and the other side's a flat white, and I meant to use the flat white. Okay. Now we're cooking with some hot grease, people. You're going to take it and basically just line the outer rim. There we go. Because the shimmery side tends not to want to cling to your tight line and waterline. It doesn't want to stick to it. I'm losing words, people. Okay. Doesn't have to be too perfect. We're going to go back with a brush and smooth over it. The brush, that really thin brush I was talking about, I'm gonna flick, I'm gonna pull out hairs, or the appearance of hairs. I'm gonna take a flat angle brush, and I'm going to take the black from the Divine, or the original Sleek palette. I'm going to take that black. And the purples and blues all came from this Sleek palette too, the original. Thank you, Laura. Usually the quicker you are at flicking it, the better that line's going to look. You take time and hesitate, that line's going to be really whoppy jaw. I'm going to be using Lancome's Hypnose Drama in Excessive Black. A flat angle brush. And see the contour? I'm going to go in with that gray, the flat gray. And right where your contour is, just pull those lines down. Yeah, I think she likes blush too. We'll blend that out some more. Now, I saw Goldie Starling on here. She used a paint pot on her mouth, and I asked her how it worked out, and she said it really worked out. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use Rubenesque Paint Pot and a concealer brush. Worked out. I'm shocked. Well, y'all, this is my bird look. Tweet, tweet. I hope y'all have a good night. I hope y'all are sleeping. I'm gonna go try. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.